A very warm good morning to you. My name is Dhruv Rawat and I am here to present my project in front of you. So I have created a voting system on Python language. This system can be implemented in elections to ensure a reliable, safe, fast and efficient method of electing your nominees. So in this video, I would be talking about this project. I would be explaining this project in three segments. First of all, I would be showing you the PPT and explaining the main advantages of this project. In second segment, I would be showing you the coding part of the project so you can get a highlight what we have done and what this project can do. And in last segment, the third segment, we would be showing the working of this project and the result. So now coming to the second segment of this video, where I would be explaining you my project. I would be giving a glimpse of my project with the help of a PPT. I've created a voting system on PyCharm by using Python language. So let's see what's this project all about. This voting system can be implemented in the elections as it will save the time and efforts in counting the votes. This will also be a fair, secure and secret media. Now let's see what's the idea behind this. First of all numbers of candidates and voters should be fed in data. By entering the voter ID, the system will allow the person to vote. One person can only vote if the voter ID number is fed in its data. So we can gather data either by surveys or by forms. And by one voter ID, only one person can vote and at only one time. There will be no repetition. So this is an initial of my model, and if we work more on this project, this can be implemented as an application, mobile application also, and then there will be no need of any polling booth. So electing will be easier and can be done from home. So now let's see the coding part. So in first two lines, I have mentioned the nominees. These nominees can be two political parties or leaders. Let's give it a name XYZ. And nominee 2 can be a political party named ABC. So we will be having two political parties here in the system, and we would be given a choice to vote for them. And how to vote for them? If we want to choose nominee 1 that we named as XYZ party, we can press 1. And if we want to choose nominee 2, then we can press 2. So here I have just taken an example, and when it comes to the proper dealing of the project, then we can also use more nominees like nominee 2, nominee 3, nominee 4, likewise. And then coming to the next line, nominee 1 vote equals to 0, nominee 2 vote equals to 0. So we have just predefined that every nominee would be at similar position, that is 0 votes. So we have decided the votes ID, which we called as voter ID. So there can be many voter ID as per the data, and we know that more the data, the more smarter the AI is. So there can be more data, but we have just taken an testing data, an example, to show you the example how the project will work. So we have given voter ID name is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now coming to the next line, which in these 10 to 12 lines, I have used dictionary by which I have just categorized the voter ID person's detail. So when you just enter your voter ID, for example, your voter ID number is 1 and you just clicked 1, then the system will show you your personal details, that your name is Aniket, your age is 18, address is this. Then it will ask you about what for whom you want to vote. So now let's see further statements now. So here I have just done like this, that we have voter ID number till 1 to 10. So there are 1 to 10 personal details. Here we can add Aadhaar card number or phone number as per the use. But I have just taken the example data. So I found address, age and name is all I need as an initial stage. I would be not explaining whole code, but I would be explaining what is the meaning of this code. So now let's see the last code. So all these code means that once a person enter his or her voter ID, the system will show the details of that person. Then the system will ask that whom you want to vote. Do you want to vote nominee 1 or you want to vote nominee 2? If he want to vote nominee 1, then he can click 1. If he want to vote nominee 2, he can click 2. So in similar ways, when this will get over, in last of the program, the system will show the winning percentage of the winner, and this will be done in less than 2 seconds. So this is increasing the efficiency level. People who count vote on election days have to put many efforts in counting such a huge numbers. But when it comes to machine, we have just given simple algorithms and some codes to the machine, and this machine is making our work simple and it's saving much of our time. So now let's see the testing part. So testing of our project. So as you can see, our system is asking for nominee 1 name. So let us assume Dhruv as nominee 1 and nominee 2 be Ankit. So enter ID. So now our system is asking for the voter ID. So for example, I took the voter ID as 1 to 10 in my system data. As you can see here, I'm having 10 voter IDs, which is 1, 2, 3 until 10. So I'll enter voter ID 1 first. So now it's asking us to vote. If we want to vote nominee 1, then we have to press 1, and if we want to vote nominee 2, which is Ankit, then we have to press number 2. So let's see what happens now. So the system is saying thank you for casting your vote, enter ID. So now the system is asking for another ID, as we have provided 10 IDs in the data, which are 1, 2, 3 until 10. So let's see what will happen if we enter a wrong ID. So let me enter any voter ID. So the system is now saying no ID found, you are not a voter or you have already voted. Enter ID. So now let's see if we will repeat our first voter ID, what will happen. So now the system told us about our personal detail, and also it mentioned you are not a voter or you have already voted. So let's see a person with another voter ID, how it will experience. So as we mentioned 2 as the new voter ID, so the system gave us details and you are a voter, enter your vote 1 or 2. I'll vote for 1. So as you can see, the system is now saying thank you for casting your vote, enter ID. So I'm skipping this part. I'll just vote by 3, 4 until 10. I'll vote by all voter IDs. Now let's skip this one. So as I have voted, as all voter IDs have voted, so as you can see, Dhruv has won with 60% votes. So this was our system all about. As we have gone through our project, now it's time for me to show you how this project will look if we implement it as an application. So you know that this project is very beneficial, as this project would be saving our time and efforts in counting votes. So I have created an user interface for this app. We will be using this app on any type of mobile phone, whether it is Android or iOS. So let's see how my user interface is. So first of all, in voting system, I have given 4 sections, that is notification, search, rate now, share now. So rate now, share now is an essential element for every application, as it pushes the developer for more improvisations. And I have also put search here. If in any case any contact in the application which the user is not able to find, then she can search for it. Then I have put the notification element here. This notification element will help the user to know when will be the voting start and when a result will be released. Then I have given 5 sections in center of my app, and these are event, website, forum, photo. So first of all, I would be talking about contact. So in contact, there would be the details of the user: name, call, WhatsApp, SMS, email, Skype, address, everything, which I told you earlier in the starting of our project, that for every AI, big data is necessary to act, to make it smart. So now coming to the event section. In this event section, there would be scheduled timings of every event. Not talking about the website. If in any case the user is having problem with the app or something like that, she can visit to our website. We have just taken a sample data. I have just taken a sample data to show you the use of website. So now coming to the forum part of our app. So in our app, there is a forum part in which we can search anything which we want, and there in this forum part, anyone can ask any question or they can discuss about their political views. They can have their own political views and they can share their opinions here. And then I have created a photo section in which the person would be uploading his or her photo as in proof or something like that.
So that's all. Thanks for watching.